did Trevor Lawrence earn his 5-year extension? He's now signed with the Jaguars until 2030.
No.
So what has he done?
No, he's not.
People are still riding that high horse that he won at Clemson, bro. That was years ago.
For sure.
That was years ago.
Yeah. What has he beat? Who has he beat?
Not this past year, but the year before that, they went to the second round of the playoffs, though.
No, for sure they did. They did.
Yeah, they did.
But last year, I think he had a pretty good wide receiver core. He had a pretty good running back, and they didn't do anything.
I don't think he does. Calvin really is not as good as he is.
Y'all know
he's enough. Calvin really is enough, bro. Calvin really is enough.
I'm gonna be real, bro. Trevor was beat up last year.
He was
for sure.
He's only shown flashes of his greatness. Like, he hasn't been very consistent. Like, he'll have a game where he'll play great. It'll be awful. Picks, bad reads. Like, nah, he earned money, but he ain't earned all that. That's way too much.
I think Trevor Lawrence earned that shit. I think he earned it. It's hard to find a quarterback that can be your quarterback for the next 5-6 years in the NFL. Yeah. That's very hard.
Yeah.
It's not half the league don't have that. I think he earned that shit.
So with that being said, though, go ahead, Ray.
Trevor has a cannon and he's tough as nails. Like, I mean, like Rose said, like, are you going to bank on finding a quarterback in the draft, or are you just going to pay your guy that you have now? I mean, he's pretty good, but
yeah. And as we just said, though, he's beat up. Is he going to last till 2030, bro?
No, he will, because they're going to start.
He's really going to last till 2030 in the NFL.
What they're saying now,
you feel what I'm saying? I don't know.
What they're saying now with the extension is, you're our guy. We have to go out there and start protecting you. So we're going to go draft.
Correct.
We're going to go draft a lineman first round. And then we're going to go get another lineman third, fourth round. We're going to get you another receiver out the draft next year. We're going to go get you one of those guys. Like, they're saying right now, from now to 2030, we will give you pieces to start winning.
And they still won't be in the Super Bowl.
And they still won't win. I don't think.
But also, what I think it's saying is they see a lot of quarterbacks, because as we already seen, hella quarterbacks are getting extensions, getting money put on top, whatever the case may be. They are scared that he might go out there and snap, and then they have to pay him an absurd amount of money in 3 or 4 years instead of just extending him now. Bro, his contract's not even up until 2026, and then you extended him further, is what they did. Yeah. So it's like, you feel what I'm saying? I think they just scared that he's going to snap.
My view on it is, if you're going based off the logic that trying not to have to bank on getting a stud quarterback from college, I say, okay, yes, he earned it due to technicalities, because we have to pay you what you're asking right now. If we're talking about him compared to other quarterbacks in the NFL, I don't think he earned it. I don't think he's won one of those big games, and quarterbacks who are better than him have got more criticism from him than from everybody.
Okay,
for not winning those big games.
So if that's what we're saying, if that's the logic we're going off of, how has Justin Herbert been any different than Trevor Lawrence?
He hasn't. I don't think he's earned a contract either. But like you said, if we're going based off the fact, we think we're going off the fact that that a college guy is not better than him, because I agree. I don't think there's any quarterbacks in college for the next 3 or 4 years other than Shedeur Sanders that is better than Justin Herbert.
Quinn Ewers.
Speaking of a great receiver core, that Chargers receiver core was all right last 2 years.
They were.
I agree, and that's what we're talking about now, right? Is Justin Herbert out-earned
last year?
They never had a good receiving core because they never played together. They always.
I will say, I'm not a big Herbert
they
fan,
do
but they give him a lot of credit. But his receiving core was hurt a lot. But
yeah,
the thing about Herbert is he has all the intangibles, like the size, the arm. He just. I like what John Harbaugh is doing with the team. I like the way they draft and getting the O line right.
Yep, definitely getting the O line right first. Because
the biggest thing.
Harbaugh wants to run the ball, so that's why he's doing that. He's not doing that. He's not doing that for no other reason than him wanting to be able to run the ball.
That's why they had to get Austin Eckler little head ass out of there.
All right. Knucklehead himself.